1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account. Yeah, in my bank account. Yeah, in my bank account. Yeah, in my bank account. Yeah.
What's going on YouTube? It's all visuals here again, and today I'm gonna tell the story about when I got when my house got robbed. Yeah, man, that's pretty crazy because my house never ever gets robbed. It hasn't got robbed in like so many years, but yeah, I'm gonna tell the story when my house got robbed. So basically, I wasn't home at that time. I was just chilling with my friends. Last video, Jake Paul, yeah, that was my friend I was chilling with. So then I was just chilling, watching SpongeBob. Every time I always watch SpongeBob. So yeah, you guys already know. And then, like, out of nowhere, like, my mom calls me and says, "Yo, I'm leaving to go get some food out the grocery store." And I said, "Alright, and she says to come home early so I would protect the house, because, like, I know how to protect stuff, so yeah. So basically, I was gonna leave in 10 minutes, but throughout those 10 minutes of me getting ready to leave out my friend's house, the house was getting robbed. Yes, the house was getting robbed, but guess who it was? Like, it was unbelievable because I didn't expect this guy to rob my house. Like, it's crazy. So the guy that robbed my house goes by the name of Rice Gum Brian Lee. He was just robbing me like every time. Like, I saw him. Remember that time when he pulled a gun on me? Yes, I saw him again. He was robbing my house. It was unbelievable because Rice Gum is my favorite YouTuber, and I was like afraid because my dog was in the backyard, and I was like praying for my dog to not die, man. My dog was barking at him. Rice Gum had his fork by his hand and had a knife on the other hand, and was looking like he was ready to eat for some reason. I was like scared for my dog. I was just praying, man. So I just ran to my house, super flash mode. I just went to my house fast as I can to save my dog and my essentials. So then, like, when I arrived there, I saw like a car, and guess who was inside the car? It was Jake Paul. Jake Paul was inside the car, and I was like afraid because Jake Paul, like, he saved me, and I was like, no way he's here. So I said, "Yo, come save me again." He said, "No, I joined the dark side now." And I said, "No, please, please save me, man. Please help me destroy the Rice Gum." And he said, "No." And then he had a what's it called? He had superpowers on. I'm like, there's no way Jake Paul has superpowers. And Jake Paul used his dab vortex superpower, and he dabbed me away. I flew all the way to China, and then when I flew all the way to China, guess who I saw there? It was unbelievable. I saw Rice Gum's brother. Rice Gum's brother said, "Yo, you got anything to say here?" And then I said, "Yeah, man, this guy's trying to like rob me, and his partner just dabbed me away." So Rice Gum's brother, he said, "Or wait, are you talking about Brian Lee?" I'm like, "Yeah, how do you know?" And then he said, um, "He was my brother until we got in a fight and broke apart, and yeah, that's what happened." So after all that happened, Rice Gum said, Rice Gum's brother said, "Yo, join me and we can destroy Jake Paul and Brian Lee." And I said, "Alright, man, I'll join the Rice Gum brother squad, alright?" He said, "Alright, get in the boat." I said, "What boat?" He says, "The one I have over here." I'm like, "Alright, but isn't it faster to fly in plane?" He says, "No, because if I fly in a plane, Jake Paul could seriously send a nuke." So I got in the boat, and yeah, I got in the boat, and I was ready. I was like shaking. I got some weapons. I got my AK-47 ready to shoot down some of that Jake Paul and Rice Gums. So it took us like 30 minutes to get there because Rice Gums' brother has strong arms and he can drive. He can paddle all the way to let's say we live in Australia, alright? So I was in Australia, and then we arrived there, and Jake Paul was just bodyguarding the entrance, and we saw him. So he was ready to dab on us, and I was so scared. But Rice Gum's brother, guess what he had? He had superpowers too, and I said, dude, what kind of superpowers do you have? And then he said, I got laser eye vision sight, whatever that's called. And I'm like, what? How do you have that? Your eyes can't even open that wide. He says, don't worry about it. And I said, alright, man, whatever you say, man, it's all good. So after that, Rice Gum's brother came in. He laser-eyed vision Jake Paul, and Jake Paul burnt to toast. And I said, take that, Jake Paul. And then, what's it called? Rice Gum's brother, let's just call him, let's call him Jason, alright? So Jason, he went inside the house, right? And he was looking for Rice Gum, and guess what he saw Rice Gum doing? It was so unbelievable. Like I was like crying and praying like to him to survive in the hospital, and it was Rice Gum eating my cat, not my dog, because if he ate my dog, it was over for him. But he ate my cat. His name was Barry, my cat. And I was crying, and I was like that, and then guess what happened after that? Rice Gum brother joined the feast. He ate him too, and I was alone by myself. So I was like, what should I do? What should I do? Then after that, I came in the house to save my dog, because I don't want my dog to die. So I just slapped Rice Gum 20 times in the face. I said, bam, 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 get slapped, boy. And then I told Rice Gum's brother, yo, you betrayed me, but now you're gonna die. And I punched him in the face so hard that his his brain like popped out of there. And yeah, that was the end of the story, guys. I ended up surviving. We all end up surviving. My cat Barry's in the hospital. Go drop a hashtag pray for Barry in the chat. In the description is gonna be Rice Gum's brother's channel. And yeah, guys, that was it, and I'll see you guys later.